Hi, my name is Phil Coney, and together with my wife Rosita, we are Leadership Sapphire Managers working under the umbrella of Forever Living products. And for the past just over 20 years now, we've developed a very successful network marketing business just by doing exactly what you are about to see in this 33-minute video presentation. Now, we were able to create a six-figure income in our first year, and I'm not saying that to impress you, but really just to impress upon you to take particular notice as to what this presentation or what this opportunity can do for you, because this opportunity seriously changes lives. Okay, it's changed our life. It's given us a fantastic lifestyle, a work-life balance. Our income just carries on. It's a residual income. It carries on even if we retire or semi-retire. So again, I want you to have a look at the information in this presentation. It explains to you, this presentation explains how you can earn £500 a month, £5,000 a month, or £15,000 a month or more, starting on a part-time basis. And as I said, just by doing what you're going to see in this video. So please have a look at the video, pay special attention to the area of income that's of most interest to you, and then get back to the person that sent you the link to this video so that you can talk about the way forward, get your questions answered, hopefully get registered into the team, and let's develop a business plan that would give you the level of success that you might be looking for. We pride ourselves on the support that we give, and we would really love to welcome you into the team, work together, and help you to get that level of success that you really are looking forward to or working towards. So enjoy the presentation, get back to the person that sent you the link, and hopefully we'll see you in the team sometime soon. So in this presentation, we're going to be showing you how you can earn £500, £5,000, £15,000 or more per month starting on a part-time basis, putting you in a position where you own your life forever. So you work when you want, with whom you want, where you want, as much as you want. And we have a saying, and that is that if you give us the want to, through the training and support that we pride ourselves with, we will give you the how to. Now in this presentation, we're going to be showing you how we move our products direct to the consumer, cutting out the middleman, how our business is structured, and also how you can benefit from the 4 areas of income that are available to you. I'm going to be explaining that through this presentation, and how you can get your business off to a flying start. So a little bit of information about Forever Living, just to summarize some information about them. It is a remarkable company. It's cash rich, it's debt free, and it's privately owned. It's a huge privately owned family business. They have assets of well over $1.5 billion. They have a 41-year track record. They've been trading now currently in 160 countries, and that's growing. They are a multi-billion-dollar turnover company worldwide, and they have a stable management team which has been together since day one. They're known as the Aloe Vera Company, and that is because they grow and cultivate approximately 80% of the world's supply of aloe vera. They don't supply any other company. They put all that aloe into the products that they manufacture themselves and supply us with as business owners so that we can build our business. They own hundreds of thousands of acres of aloe vera plantation. They also own the manufacturing facilities where they produce all the products themselves. They even make the containers and do the screen printing. They own the distribution, and they ship products around the world, making them available to us, and we market those products direct to the consumer, cutting out the middlemen. And we're going to talk about that through this presentation. Now in the UK, Forever Living has been successfully trading now for over 25 years. They have a £70 million turnover, and it's growing rapidly. They're members of the Direct Selling Association, and they have the accredited Investors and People Award Gold and Champion accredited. So that's a true testimony to the outstanding training and support that's available to you to build your business. Our head office is a lovely Grade 2 listed manor house called Longbridge Manor. It's just off junction 15 of the M40 at Warwick, so it's very central to the UK. You can go there anytime you like. We have trainings there. We have business presentations there. We even have rooms that you can book and use to do trainings yourselves or meet people on a one-to-one basis. It's the hub of our business in the UK. Now, like any business, you do need to invest in your future. Now, in this business, the only thing that you need to invest in to build your financial freedom is what we call a Start Your Journey pack. It's a pack of products. It contains a selection of products that you purchase direct from Forever Living. You actually don't purchase those products from the person that introduces you into the business. You purchase it direct from the company. It's got a discounted price. It's subsidised by the company. It's £199.75. It comes with a money-back guarantee, so there's no risk. And it contains a selection of the most popular products that we have in the range. So products that you can use, get confident with, so that you can recommend them and build your business. And simply by purchasing that pack to get started, you start your business off as an assistant supervisor, where you immediately start to make a 35% profit on everything that you do. And most importantly, you can recruit people into your team to build your success level. Now, in order to help you build your business, you're going to have your own websites. Now, I'm just going to list some of the websites and e-magazines here. There are lots more. But for instance, you have your own recruitment site, and on that recruitment site, you have your own domain name, which you tailor yourself to whatever you want to call it. On the website, on the home page, you've got your own picture, your contact details. There's a link there where people can go into your shop and purchase products, which Forever Living will deliver to your customers direct and pay you the credits and the profit. There's a link to the opportunity video, so if people want to find out about the opportunity, they can just click onto that link and watch a short video. Now, you also have another website, which is your online shop. There are lots of pages there where people can go into your shop and purchase products from you through that website using their credit card, and Forever Living will deliver the products and pay you the profit. One of the e-magazines is related to animals and aloe. This is constantly updated on a regular basis. You have your own fitness and weight management website, and there's another e-magazine called Aloe Life, which has lots of information and articles about the products, constantly updated. Like I said, there are several other websites. We all have the same websites, but you can tailor those websites with your own contact details, your own pictures, and your own domain names. Okay, so we mentioned about moving the products direct to the consumer, cutting out the middlemen. So who actually sells the products? Excuse me. Well, we all do, you know. And now, if I was to take the total turnover of our business and divide that total turnover by the number of people in the business, then it would equal somewhere around £640 wholesale or £1,000 retail. Wholesale is what you buy it for, retail is what you sell it for. The difference is the retail profit that you make. And each person in our business, on average, does this amount of personal business on a monthly basis. So how do they do that? Well, the first thing they do is use the products themselves. They become their own best customer. So you would become your own best customer. And you start off by, if you like, substituting products that you're already using in your home with these products, with the Forever products, with the products that you have from your Start Your Journey pack. Okay, so you become your own best customer, and what you're doing then is you're building the confidence in the products, you're using the products, you then can talk about the products, recommend them to other people to build your business. You know, this is a business based on word of mouth and recommendation, not selling. Very difficult to recommend something if you're not actually using it yourself. You might start off by maybe just you and your family using about £50 worth of products, and but that, through our experience, that will increase. As you develop your business and become more successful, you use more products. The more products you use, the more success you will have. So you become your own best customer, and the products that you use is part of your personal business that you do every month. The second thing is we show you how to create 20 regular customers. Now, this is a business where you don't need hundreds and hundreds of customers. We'll show you how to develop 20 regular customers, and then you just simply look after those customers. Now, you will get referrals, and you will get new people finding you on the internet and going into your shop and becoming a customer. You will, over and above the 20 that you personally develop yourself, and we will show you how to do that. There's 101 different ways that you can develop customers. You can talk to people, obviously direct them to your websites, you can use social media, there's lots and lots of ways, and your new customers will start off trying one or two products, maybe spending £30-35, but then they reorder every 3 to 4 weeks, and usually what happens is they expand the amount of products that they reorder because they're so pleased with the products they want to try the others as well. Okay, so from your 20 regular customers, what they purchase on a monthly basis is part of your personal turnover that you're going to do on a monthly basis. So the third thing that you're going to do is build a team. And once you bring people into your team, they will register just like you did. They will probably purchase their Start Your Journey pack to get started, just like you did. And the value of that pack that month is part of your personal turnover for that month. So if you were to recruit 1, 2, or 3 people on a monthly basis, and they all purchase their starter pack to get going, then the value of those packs is part of your personal turnover. The 20 regular customers that we've shown you and helped you to develop is also part of your personal turnover, and the products that you're using is also part of your personal turnover. So that would add up to probably in excess of £640 at the wholesale value, £1,000 at the retail value. Now, because we actually get paid our bonuses based on the retail value of the turnover, then I'm going to refer to the £1,000 per month in retail turnover throughout this presentation. The fourth thing that we do is simply coach and train your team, to do exactly what you're doing, and that's use the products, create 20 regular customers, and build their teams, which is part of your business. There's a very famous rich man called John Paul Getty, very famous for saying, I'd rather get paid 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. When you get paid 1% of 100 people's efforts, that's called working smart. When you get paid 100% of your own efforts, in other words, you're exchanging time for money, that's called working hard. So in this presentation, we're going to focus on the 1% of 100 people's efforts, or in our case, a lot more than 1% and a lot more than 100 people. Now, there are 4 areas of income that you will have access to through this business. The first area of income is the personal retailing. So this is where you're using the products and you're building your 20 regular customers. Okay, and you start off in this business when you first register as what we call a Novus customer. So a Novus customer is somebody that can access the products direct from the company with a 15% discount, or you obviously make a 15% profit on anything that you sell. But as soon as you purchase your Start Your Journey pack, you immediately become an assistant supervisor, and your discount bumps up to a massive 35%. So you're making 35% profit on everything you do as an assistant supervisor. And as you build your team, you will then move up to the supervisor level. I'm going to explain how that works during the next few slides. But you get another 3% pay rise. Now you're making 38% profit on everything that you do. As your team gets bigger, you'll move up to assistant manager, making a 43% profit. And the top profit position as far as retailing the products is concerned is the position of manager, and now you're accessing the products with a 48% discount, making a 48% profit on all the products that are purchased through your website, all the products that you personally recommend, and of course you're using the products and getting a 48% discount on everything that you use. Okay, so the first area of income is the personal retailing. Okay, so Forever Living actually pay out 68% of the turnover that we create for them. So in the UK last year, that turnover was in excess of £70 million, and Forever Living paid out 68% of that £70 million to the Forever business owners that created the turnover. And through the next few slides, I'm going to show you how that 68% is built up and what it means to you. So that's paid out in retail profits, in bonuses, and also incentives. Okay, now we're going to move on to the second area of income, which is the team building bonus. And this is where you become a supervisor. And as a supervisor, you now access a 38% discount, making a 38% profit on everything that you personally do. And plus you're going to get paid bonuses on your team, somewhere between 3% and 23% team building bonus on what your team does. Now remember, this is paid not out of the pockets of your team, but direct from the company. And how do you build your team? Well, simply talk to people. You can talk to people that you know, you can talk to people that you can meet, we can advertise, we can use social media. There's 101 different ways that you can build your team. What we're going to do is we're going to find some people that would like to have more money and a better lifestyle than they have at the moment. So how many people do you think there are out there that would love to have more money and a better lifestyle? Virtually everybody. Okay, but not everybody's going to want to do something about it. We're looking for the ones that do want to do something about it. So what we recommend is that you actually work with 5 key people. 5 people is a good number for you to work with. You can support 5, you can work with 5 people, and each of those 5 people are going to be doing what you're doing, the £1,000 per month in personal turnover. And simply by using the products, creating the 20 regular customers, sponsoring people into their business, everybody doing £1,000 per month. Okay, so in this example, maybe you've got a couple of Novus customers that you've just recruited into your team. They're going to purchase their starter packs to get started. The company is going to pay you a bonus of the difference between the 38% you're on and the 15% that they purchase their packs. Okay, so that difference is 23%. So that's the company paying you 23% bonus for bringing those people into your team and helping those people to get started. And let's say you've got a few assistant supervisors in your team. So that's what you were before you became a supervisor. And you became a supervisor by building the team, just like on the diagram here. And each of your assistant supervisors are going to be doing on average £1,000 a month in personal business at the retail value. Okay, and the bonuses that you're going to get paid are the difference between the discount or bonus that they're on and the one that you're on, so you can easily work it out. Okay, so the average income for a supervisor is somewhere between £300 and £500 per month on a very part-time basis. Okay, now if we move up to the next level, the assistant manager, and you become an assistant manager by expanding the size of your team. Now remember, everybody in the team is going to be doing £1,000 a month in personal business. As an assistant supervisor, you're going to be making a 43% retail profit, plus now you get paid between 5 and 28% team building bonus on the performance of your team. So what you're going to do is, in order for you to become an assistant manager, you help the people in your team that are assistant supervisor to move up to the supervisor level. So you're pulling people up to your level all the time, and what that does is it pushes you onto the next level, in this case assistant manager. So let's say that you've got somebody that you've just brought into your team who is a Novus customer, You've got a couple of assistant supervisors that are building their teams. So everybody in their team on average is going to be doing £1,000 a month in personal business simply by using the products, retailing, sponsoring, building their teams, just like you. And let's say you have a couple of supervisors now in your team, and those supervisors have assistant supervisors in their business. Now in this example, you're actually getting paid a 5% bonus on your supervisors. And that's not just the supervisor, but it's the supervisor and everybody in their team on a monthly basis. So the average income of an assistant manager is somewhere between £800 and £1,000 per month on a part-time basis. So how many people do you know that would love to have an extra £800 to £1,000 a month coming into the household? So, for them to achieve that, you need to introduce them into your team and teach them how to do what you're doing. Now, what you really need to do is to move up to the manager position, because that's where you make a maximum 48% retail profit plus 5 to 33% team building bonus on the performance of your team. As a manager, let's say that you've just introduced a new Novus customer into your business that wants to build a business just like you. Let's say that you have an assistant supervisor, a couple of supervisors and an assistant manager, and you can see the bonuses that you're going to get paid on all of those group turnovers, the whole lot. And so that means that the average income that you can experience as a manager on a part-time basis is somewhere between £1,500 and £3,500 per month. Now, £3,500 per month is exceeding the national average wage in the UK for a full-time job, and this can be achieved on a part-time basis alongside the job that you're doing, putting you in a position where if you want to, you can kick the day job into touch and go in full-time into your business. Okay, now let's say that you have a manager business like this, and this is something on a part-time basis that we can help you to achieve over a 5-6 month period. Okay, so let's say 5 or 6 months from now, you're earning somewhere between £1,500 and £3,500 per month on a part-time basis. What difference would that make in your life? Okay, and also put yourself into the position of the assistant supervisors and the assistant manager that's in your business. What do you think they're going to want to do? They're going to want to become a manager just like you, because they want to earn the same money that you're earning, and obviously you're going to help them to do that. So now by helping them to do that, you start to access the third area of income, which is the royalty bonus. Okay, and the royalty bonus is a leadership bonus. You become when you have a manager in your business, you become a leadership manager. Okay, you make a 48% retail profit. You earn between 5 and 33% team building bonus. Okay, and everybody's using the products, retailing, sponsoring, building a team in your team. And everybody's doing £1,000 a month in personal business on average. Okay, so in this example, let's say you've got a Novus customer, you've got an assistant supervisor, you've got a couple of assistant supervisors, you've got an assistant manager. Okay, and let's say you have a manager in your team now. So that manager now is at the same level as you, and on that manager, the company can't pay you a team building bonus because you're both at the same level. You're both on 48%, and obviously there's no difference. So this is where the royalty bonus kicks in. Royalty means you've done the work and now you get royalties. This is the residual income that you're building for yourself on a monthly basis, and that royalty bonus is 6% of the performance of that manager team every month. Remember, everybody in that team on average is going to be doing £1,000 a month in personal business. Okay, so the average income now with one manager in your business is going to be somewhere between £3,000 and £4,500 per month, starting to get really interesting. But it gets better, because what the company do is pay you royalty bonus down to 3 generations of manager. So let's say that you've got this first generation manager that's frontline to you, okay, called Mo. Okay, Mo has a team, and let's say there's 30 people in that team on average doing £1,000 a month in personal business each. Some do a lot more than that. Some might do less and some might do more, but it's an average of £1,000 per month per team member. So obviously with 30 people, that's a £30,000 group volume or turnover in that manager business. And the company's going to pay you a 6% royalty bonus on that 30,000. 6% of 30,000 is £1,800 per month. Okay, so that's a residual income, that's a royalty bonus that you are getting paid for helping that person in your team to become a manager just like you. Now what's going to happen is that Mo is also going to develop managers as well. So let's say Mo introduces Flo, Flo becomes a manager. Flo has 30 people in the team. That team is going to grow, of course, but everybody in the team on average is going to be doing £1,000 a month in personal business. And Mo is going to get paid 6% of Flo's business, but the company is going to pay you 3% of Flo's business. So you get 3% of a second generation manager. And if that manager was turning over 30,000, 3% of that is £900 added to the £1,800. Remember, this is residual income that you're creating. Now what's going to happen is Flo will also develop a manager because everybody wants the success that you're having. Okay, so Flo introduces Joe. Joe becomes a manager. Joe has 30 people in the team and that's growing. Everybody's doing £1,000 a month in personal business, and the company's going to pay you a 2% royalty bonus on Joe's business. Okay, so that amounts to £600 if the turnover is £30,000 per month. Now, if you add that up, that's a massive £3,300 per month residual income just with one manager leg. Now, there is a cut-off, and that is that when Joe develops a manager, you don't get paid on Joe's manager. You get paid down to 3 generations of manager. Okay. Now let me ask you a question. How many manager legs like this would you like? You see, there are no limits. You know, would you like 5? Would you like 25? You know, we have lots of people in our business, for instance, you know, they have several manager legs like this and earn a massive income. And remember, what you're doing is creating a residual income, and this residual income is an income that you can retire or semi-retire on. Now there is a fourth area of income, and that is the incentives. The first incentive is the earned incentive program, or what we like to call the car plan. And basically there are 3 different levels of this incentive. The first one being £263 per month, the second £395 per month, and the third £525 per month. So as you build your business and you're helping people get to the manager level, you then qualify for this car program. They don't actually give you a car, they give you that bonus. Most people use it as a car payment to purchase a car and have a private number plate, and that's why we call it the car plan. So this is a bonus that if you want to, you can call yours the boat plan or the caravan plan, or whatever you want to spend it on is entirely up to you, but most people spend it on a car. The second incentive is the international travel. There are a couple of travel incentives. One of them is the World Rally, and you know, once you get to the manager position, you're then eligible to qualify for all of these incentives. Okay, now the World Rally is a trip somewhere different in the world every year. Okay, so this year, for instance, it was actually in Sweden. Next year it's going to be Sydney, Australia. You know, we've been to Singapore, we've been to America, we've been to Hawaii, all fully paid for by the company, 5-star, including flights, including spending money. And there is another travel incentive called the Eagle Manager Retreat. So if you get to the Eagle Manager position, I won't go into the details of that in this presentation, that's another trip that you qualify for. Okay, and a massive incentive is the chairman's bonus or profit share checks that they pay out at the rally. So you get the check at the rally, at the World Rally, and this year there were profit share checks paid out. Now remember, this is an annual bonus on top of the income that you're already earning. Okay, over and above what you're earning on a monthly basis, you can qualify for an annual chairman's bonus check or profit share check. And this year, those checks were paid out starting off around about $4,000, and the top profit share check was over $1 million. Now remember, that's a bonus on top of the income. You know, for somebody that has 30 or 40 of those manager legs, imagine what they're earning on a monthly basis. And then on top of that, they get $1 million profit share check. The top profit share check in the UK this year was in excess of £800,000, and that's a bonus over and above the income. So the incentives is the fourth area of income. So where would you like to see yourself as far as income is concerned? Would you like to be a manager earning 35k per annum? This is a position that you can reach on a part-time basis, or obviously full-time if you prefer. Would you like to be a senior manager? That's a manager that has 2 managers in their team with an income of 35 to 50k per annum. Would you like to be a soaring manager? That's a manager that has 5 managers in their team earning an income of 50k to 80k. Now I have to say that these figures are very conservative, because the soaring manager position is the position that we actually achieved in our first 12 months of starting the business, and that actually put us on a 6-figure income. So these figures are very conservative. Sapphire manager. Would you like to be a sapphire manager? That's a manager that has 9 managers in their team. That's the position that we are currently at. We actually have 14 manager legs, and the income, you can see the income level there, somewhere between 80 and 150k per annum. The next position for us would be sapphire diamond, and a sapphire diamond manager has 17 manager legs. Income somewhere between 150 and 250k per annum. And then we have the diamond manager position. I mean, going past that, there is double diamond and even triple diamond these days, but diamond manager really is the pinnacle, and this is millionaire status positions. The couple that received the $800,000 in excess of $800,000 annual profit share check, chairman's bonus check this year, they are actually diamond managers in the UK. Okay, income somewhere between 250k and in excess of £1 million, and again these figures are conservative. So what happens now? Okay, so this is how our business works. We'd love you to be a valued member of the team, but basically you've got 3 options. The first option, you might look at this business and say, well, okay, it looks really interesting, but it's simply not for me. Okay, you know, it's not for everybody. We do appreciate that, but it is a massive opportunity, and it's there available for you if you want it, with the help and support. But if you decide it's not for you, then why not just try the products, become a customer? You know, these are fantastic products that you can use. Okay, the second option, you might say, well, it looks interesting, but the timing's not good at the moment. So maybe later, when the timing is better, you might have stuff going on in your life which is going to prevent you from developing this business on a part-time basis alongside whatever you do. Okay, so again, you know, become a customer, use the products, get familiar with the products, and then when the timing is better, we can get together and we can help you get started. The third option is you like what you see, the timing is great, and you want to move forward. So if that's the option for you, simply all you need to do is get registered. It costs absolutely nothing to do that. Once you're registered, we can talk about helping you to get started. We can do a business plan. We can talk about where you want to see yourself in 6 months, 12 months, 3 years' time. You know, what level of income that we showed you would you like to put yourself on in 12 months or 3 years' time? You know, get registered. That's the important thing. Okay, you can easily go online and get registered. It takes just a few minutes, and the person that showed you or introduced you to this presentation will show you how to get registered. We'd love to have you as a valued member of the team. All it's left for me to do now is to say thank you for your time, and we look forward to seeing you as part of the team, working with you and moving forward with this business. Thank you. Bye-bye.